We knew coming into the game that Charleston Southern was a very good team. I told our team that their team reminded me of my first NCAA tournament team at Morehead State, just scrappy and gritty, and we're never going to give up and space the floor and drove you. And they're exactly that. That's a really good team. Barkley Radaball has been a good friend of mine for many years and does an outstanding job. And I mean this sincerely. If it wasn't for our fans tonight and us being on our home floor, there's no way we win that game. They gave us energy when we needed it, and we're just very fortunate because we didn't play great, but Charleston Southern had a lot to do with that.
Coach, I mean, they shot 36 a couple more of those falls. Different game. I mean, how did your guys approach the team that is 38?
Well, what's so challenging, Pat, and we knew they'd shoot a lot. They average over 9 made threes a game. They play a 4-guard lineup where they really space the floor. A lot of times when you play against shooters, a lot of times they're catch and shoot guys. So if you get to them and make them bounce it, they struggle. They turn it over, take off-balance shots. But that team can drive you from 4 different positions. So not only are you having to get out and guard them at 22 to 24 feet, but then they're shot faking you, lifting you, getting inside the paint. You help up or you help over, and they draw and kick, and now someone's got an open look toward the end of the shot clock. So that's what's so tough about playing that team. And I'm sure going into the game they decided, hey, we're not going to have the size advantage. We're not going to be able to do a lot of work inside the zone against Mills and Boardingham, so let's shoot a bunch of them, make sure they're good ones, and hope they make 15 or 16. Fortunately, they only made 14.
Coach, was there something with the crowd the way it was? That was as packed, if not the most packed house we've seen all year. The crowd stood up when they heard your name a couple times. The fact that it came down to the last minute of the game. Was there anything emotional for you about this game and the way it finished?
Well, it's emotional from the standpoint that our program, when I took the job over, being very candid, people said it's a football school, baseball is second, and they're never going to support basketball. Why would you take the job? And I was at a football school for 4 years as an assistant at LSU. Doesn't get much bigger than that football-wise. I understood that. LSU was winning national championships in baseball, so they were supporting baseball. But yet we got our program going, went to the Sweet 16. And my thing was, if you have the support in those other sports, which we certainly do, eventually, if they jump on board, it could be something special. I didn't think it would click or happen this early in the process. For us to win 26 games and have a crowd like that in the middle of, what month are we in? March. In the middle of March when it's baseball season, that's what gets you emotional, because you can't really show or tell people how appreciative of the fans you are. But we're very appreciative.
Noticed that before the game started, you gave a little salute over to the student section. How nice was that to see they sort of responded to your gesture?
Well, it was awesome. You know, I've had administrators that have been here 20, 25 years. Coach Bowers told me that, you know, going back 15, 20 years, that they've never seen student crowds like they have at our games this season. And we put a lot of time in early in the fall and went to spoke to all the fraternities and sororities to try to build an interest. But to their credit, they've come out. They have, and they've been unbelievable. So my way today of buying the 1,000 tickets for them was just another way to say thank you. And gosh, what a student crowd. It was fantastic. They were awesome.
Louisiana Tech's up next.
I'm sorry.
Louisiana Tech is up next. That's the team that beat y'all once in the
Yeah.
Y'all look back to that period as kind of one of the rough stretches of the year when y'all played that team. What do you remember from that?
Well, you know, we'd lost 2 games in a row heading into that game. They pressed us, and we turned it over, it seemed like about 740 times that night. I think it was honestly about 27 or 29, and probably played our worst game of the year to be 3 straight losses, and at that time was concerned if we'd win another game. But again, I don't want to discredit Louisiana Tech. We played poorly in large part because of how good they were, and obviously they're a great team. They went on to win 27, 28 games. They were ranked in the top 25 a couple weeks ago. They won their league. So we're going to have to play much better tonight against Louisiana Tech to give ourselves a chance.
You said you kind of blamed yourself from that loss. Was that
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if you said at-large berth could have cost us, is that what you said? Yeah. If we win at Louisiana Tech, we probably get in the NCAA tournament, and I think our players remember that. I certainly do. We're very prideful to be playing in the NIT, but if you win that game, you probably get in, and we just didn't play very well. But again, because of Louisiana Tech, not just because of us, they made us play poorly that night. Yeah, you better get your nap, bro.
Coach, you kind of hit on it, but obviously a huge win for the Leopards. You got to be proud of this. And walking over, you were talking a little bit about this, but just from that perspective, I mean, it's the first postseason win since '88 for this program. Period. Just in front of that crowd.
Yeah, no question. You think about all we've accomplished, Timmy, and just one season, 10 months. Conference USA win record with 12, Division I win record now with 26. Attendance is up probably 25-30% from a year ago. The longest non-conference win streak in the history of the school. There's just so many things that I'm prideful about, and we get to keep playing, which is the neat thing. You know, tonight we didn't play our best game, largely because of Charleston Southern. They were fantastic, but we got a couple practice days to clean some things up. Get Saturday and Sunday maybe was still lingering a little bit. Get it behind us and get ready to go.
But good balance tonight, scoring-wise, and the whole Shamir, and then of course Richard made huge plays.
Yeah, I thought Richard, we went with him over Neal defensively the last few minutes, but I thought he was really good defensively. He obviously had enough confidence to jump up and take that shot. Maybe early in the year he wouldn't have, so that was nice to see. I thought Cedric Jenkins came off the bench and played well, went 3 for 5 and made 3 big threes, played with a lot of confidence. And, you know, we shortened the bench a little bit tonight. I really didn't plan to do that. I thought just the opposite. We'd play all 9 guys and get 9 guys double-figure minutes, but Charleston Southern was so gritty. It was just a 1 or 2 possession game, it seemed like, for the entire night. Mills rotates, takes a couple big charges. Just a good team effort.